While interviewing with an hiring manager who is sitting in a different country than you, how do you connect best with him in this new digital setting? How do you make sure that he is with you all the time and you have not lost him while you are talking? Do you know that many of you might be looking in a totally different direction from interviewer's perspective, though genuinely you are looking at him in his video while talking in the interview process. But unfortunately, to your surprise, the person sitting on the other side might feel that eye contact is missing. Hi guys, this is Sandeep Khaira and you're watching Conical Education. Before we proceed further, let me remind you to subscribe below and enable the bell notifications to not miss any updates on this channel. You can also follow me on my social media pages. Links for all of them are given in the description below. Let's dive into today's video. The first point I want to speak about is the digital eye contact. It is one of the trickiest elements of the video interviews. Suppose you are sitting in a physical interview, you will sit in front of the interviewer, you will look at him and you will be able to make the eye contact with him. But now you are in a video interview. Many of the interviewees will follow the same approach. They will look at the video image of the interviewer, they will look at the moving image of the interviewer, and they will feel that they are making the eye contact. But it is the biggest trap during the video interview process. Some of the interviews might even look at their own video to make sure they are not making any mistakes. First of all, you have to understand that you cannot make an eye contact with a moving image. The interviewer's eye in this case, in this new setting, is the video camera of your device. Whether it's a webcam, whether it's a camera of your mobile device, or whether it's an inbuilt camera in your laptop. So to look straight into the eyes of the interviewer, to make the eye contact with him in this digital setting, you have to look into the camera. You have to make the eye contact with the camera of your device. And that way, interviewer will feel that you are looking at him while speaking, while answering the questions. And he will be able to follow you more easily as if you would be sitting in front of him in the physical office. Second point I want to speak about is body language and non-verbal communication. First, you have to understand that only upper half of your body is visible to the interviewer. According to a research, 7% of the communication happens with what you say, and rest 93% of the communication happens through non-verbal communication, which supports the words you say and communicates about your confidence, your knowledge, your perfection, whether you are fit for the position or not, and other related attributes. You must understand that you have hands, face, and your head to communicate non-verbally with the interviewer. Talking about the head, make sure do not nod too much while answering the questions from the interviewer. And also you have to make sure not to make it stiff at one position. It also goes into the negative direction. With right level of nodding or movement, you will be fine during the interview process. Control your hand gestures, not too much or not at all. Focus on your body posture. You must not slouch on your chair, which might give the impression to the interviewer that you are not interested in the position or you are getting bored. So you have to be careful about such things. You have to check your distance from the camera. You have to make sure you are not far from the camera or not too much into the camera, showing your face all over the screen on the other side. Third is facial expressions. They are also part of non-verbal communication. Talk to the interviewer as if you are sitting in front of him and try to communicate with the expressions. Having a worried look or stressful face might give the impression you don't know what you are talking about during the interview process. You might not be able to support what you are speaking. Good decent smile while talking to the interviewer makes a good connection and gives a positive impression to the interviewer. Also show your friendliness and approachability while you are talking to him, which makes you a best fit for the position you are interviewing for. Fourth point is get acquainted with the tools that you are going to use for the interview. As it is a video interview, so you are going to use any of the modern day video calling softwares. It is highly likely that you might not have used this software before, so make sure to get acquainted about all the features of this tool, how to turn on the video or how to turn it off, how to mute yourself, how to unmute yourself, or how to share your screen. Let us suppose it is a coding interview and interviewer wants to see the small code snippet that you have written down based on the interview question has been asked to you during the interview process. You can very easily, very quickly share your screen, show the snippet what you have written down for the interview process, and it's going to be smooth and easy for you. Or let us assume a situation video has stopped working or you have accidentally muted yourself while you are speaking. Then if you know about the tool, how it functions, how its features work, you can easily handle such situations and you will look more confident and you will sound more confident during the interview process and you will be able to handle such situations very easily. Fifth is environment and the setting. If you are sitting in a poorly lit room, it might have a dull impression on the interviewer. Make sure you are sitting in a well lit room, light is falling evenly on your face when you are speaking to the interviewer through your camera. Best for you to have a good quality video, you can sit in front of the natural light, you can sit close to the window to have the great quality in your video. Another important factor is your background. Make sure it is not cluttered and it is clean. If it is not clean, it gives the negative impression how well you prepare yourself for such business meetings, how you manage yourself. So you have to be careful about such things. Another few important points you have to be careful about is that check your device audio, it is functioning properly before the interview process. Make sure your webcam is also functioning properly. There are no issues with the video or any quality issues during the video call. Make sure to close any unnecessary web browser tabs or applications which might be open on your screen to avoid any kind of slowness in your connection while the interview process. Dress professionally and avoid bright colors. Also have a paper and pen with you to take notes whenever required. These are just some main tips I have shared with you. You can Google more about them and you can prepare well for such interviews. Another key factor I want to mention that to ace such digital interviews, what you can do, you can have a mock interview with your friend, you can record it and afterwards you can watch it and see what mistakes you did and then you can improve accordingly to avoid the mistakes during the interview process. I am insisting again, practice is the only key in this scenario because many of you might not have interviewed before in this kind of digital setting. So you have to be well prepared for such cases, for such interviews. This is all I have in today's video. Give a thumbs up or comment below, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.